My gem is about community belonging, raising school culture awareness, and creating a sense of belonging among our staff. So before the pandemic, I'm in Sudan, I'm based in Sudan. We went through a revolution in 2019. We ousted a 30-year dictatorship, and I mean, it was just a radical change led by the youth, and a lot of those students were from our school. Anyway, the result was that our schooling was already disrupted. We were already moving online. We had school closures, we had internet breaks. So there was a big disconnect had already started before COVID. As a result, we also had a really large turnover in staff. Then obviously we went back, COVID hit, and as we all know, the story of what happened. When we were able to go back to campus, me and my colleagues, and one of them is here, Tanya. So, hey, Tanya. We wanted to do a big push to focus on school culture, sense of belonging, and staff well-being. There was a big disconnect between leaderships and staff, maybe even some mistrust. We had a lot of new staff members. No, we didn't meet. We just simply didn't meet them because of COVID. We couldn't see their faces. And because we were trying to do bubbles, there was no interaction. So we came up with we wanted to do a simple thing. So this is the first thing we did. We started something called Well-Being Bees. And it looks, I don't know if you can see that. It's just little pieces of paper. It says, you've been stung by a well-being bee. And we, the three of us, we choose 3 members of staff every week. So 9 people, from the gardener to the driver, to the maintenance man, to the principal. And they get an anonymous note of appreciation and thank you, with a little bit of candy. And it's been so easy. It's low cost. We didn't have to worry about social distancing, so we just drop them off and then run back into our bubbles. And we found that we've gotten so much positive feedback. Thank you for recognizing me. Thank you for acknowledging me. Thank you for knowing that I'm here, you know. And that's been something that we found, again, low key, but highly rewarding for our staff to start bringing in that feeling. So that we started last in September 2020. In February 21, before we went back online, we had an opportunity to actually have a PD with our staff. And we called it a well-being collaborative. Part of that, again, focusing on that sense of belonging and school culture and bringing people that, you know, a lot of these people arrived, spent a couple weeks on campus, and then were home. They hadn't even toured the school properly. So we created something. Our school is called the Khartoum International Community School, so it's KICS. So we created KICS bricks. And what we did is all their school artifacts, we went around and we wrote a brief history on them. So this building was erected in this year. This building was named after this person because of, you know, these reasons. And we created like a scavenger hunt. And we were able to bring the whole school together. We let the students go early, so we didn't encroach upon non-school time. We were able to do a semi-socially distant scavenger hunt, having to find the KICS bricks and actually go outside of their classrooms. For so many of the staff, it was the first time like secondary staff went into the primary section. They didn't even know there was things that existed. And we ended it. It was a really hot day, actually. Tanya will remember. We ended it with just like some cool drinks afterwards. And then we went back online and did very short 15-minute bits of well-being topics, including self-care, ATL support, and positive relationships with practical strategies, just fit in 15-minute bits for each one. And it was really an excellent afternoon, I think. We were able to give practical advice to create that sense of inclusion, and I think it kept us going until we got to our next online period of school, which was shortly after that.